What happens when you die? What are the contrasting destinies between the saved and the unsaved? All right, we're going to look at that top level first because I'm going to talk about what happens if you die before the Lord returns. If you are saved when you die, of course, your physical body remains on earth, but the core of you, your spirit or soul, if you will, goes directly to heaven, into the presence of God, where the throne of God is. You will be there waiting for your new and glorified body, which will happen at the time of the rapture. If you are unsaved and you die before the Lord returns, your spirit goes directly to torment or hell, if you will, or Hades. Your body remains here on earth, but your spirit is already going to go to a place that is absent of all the goodness and grace of God. And that will be the beginnings of eternal suffering. Now, what happens next is when Jesus Christ returns, those people who were saved and their spirits are in heaven at the time of the rapture, their spirits are going to descend with Jesus Christ, and he is going to raise up their physical bodies so that they will have their brand new glorified bodies to enter into the millennial kingdom, the 1,000-year reign of Christ on earth when he returns after the rapture. All right, I believe that's going to be 7 years later after the tribulation, we have the millennium. And then after the millennium, 1,000 years of Christ reigning on this old earth, God is going to bring to us the new heaven and the new earth for all of eternity. We will be in glorified bodies. The whole world will be made brand new. Nothing bad can ever happen again. There will be no sin curse, no natural disasters. What a wonderful experience that is going to be. Now, at the time of the return of the Lord, those whose bodies were still on earth, they were unsaved people, their bodies are still on earth, their spirits were in hell or torment. At the time Jesus returns, time of the tribulation and his return, what is going to happen to them is, the book of Revelation tells us that all of death, meaning all of the physical bodies of the unsaved, and Hades, all of the spirits of the unsaved, they are going to be united. You're going to get your body back, even if you're unsaved, and you are going to enter into the eternal lake of fire as the saved people enter into the new heaven and the new earth. Okay, the judgment of the unsaved is the great white throne judgment, which happens right before you enter the lake of fire. And we Christians are rewarded at the judgment seat of Christ, but that happens sometime before his millennial reign.